Hey, what's poppin' everyone? Jake here, and I wanted to share with you how I sort over my Pokemon card collection. This is around, I don't want to say 6,000, it's probably over 5,000. 5,000 Pokemon cards that are mainly unsorted, and I'm trying to go over them to figure out what cards I want to keep, pick out the best cards. So this is my method. It's really cheap. I'm very frugal, so I don't try to go for an expensive way of sorting through these cards. Mainly what I use are some penny sleeves, plastic card protector in case I find any really rare cards or expensive cards. If you watch my pack openings, I usually pick out the best cards, the GX, the EX, ultra rare cards, and I keep those in my personal collection right away, protected in a binder. But for a lot of the other cards, I just have lying around that I just don't have the time to sort over. So now it's a great chance to just go over all of them and see if we can find some gems and figure out how we want to sort these. One of the methods that I use is if I find anything good, I'll use the penny sleeves, throw in a top loader, especially if there's a holographic rare lying somewhere in here. The holographic rare cards tend to curl over time if you don't keep them in a nice seal protected flat protector like that. And the two cards that I definitely want to keep, I put inside of Elite Trainer boxes, cardboard boxes right here. You can find these pretty much anywhere that sells Pokemon, but you don't need them. Honestly, like even the USPS or Walmart, you can find plenty of cardboard boxes. Any kind of container you want to use, that's totally fine. I have two right here because I'm mainly trying to find two different kind of cards. The one on the left is all the rare cards, and the one on the right is holographic cards, holographic reverse cards specifically. A lot of people tend to want to sleeve these up because you only get one of these per pack, and most people don't open that many booster packs. But I'm not most people. I probably have around 2,000 holographic reverse cards in my collection. That means I've opened over 2,000 Pokemon packs. So to me, the holographic reverse cards, while I do want to keep them, it's just impossible for me to keep 2,000 sleeve cards in that format. So that's why I just sort of at least sort through them and find them. All right, I'm gonna grab a pile of cards right off the top and just sorting through them. Energy cards are pretty much trash. I would not keep them, but there you go, a rare card, so we're gonna keep that one. How you can tell the rarity if you haven't seen my video is that it's a diamond. It means it's uncommon. Energies are, of course, has no rarity. Another diamond, so another uncommon. Commons have a dot, and rares have a star. So currently, the only card that I'm really looking for are rare cards, and boy, that's a lot of energies. Oh, there you go, a Alolan Sandslash rare card. We want to keep it, add it to my collection, so let's put it to the side. Toss out all the energies, uncommons and commons I just put in the same pile because I'll be honest, the uncommons aren't usually worth any more than the, ooh, an Alolan Ninetales rare, nice. And another Alolan Ninetales holographic with a second Alolan Ninetales holographic rare on the back. These two cards are cards that we definitely want to keep, so I'm gonna have to sleeve these up and put them inside of a top loader like so. Holographic cards, especially the ones where it's only holographic in the center and not the whole entire card, tend to really curl. And the reason they curl is because the holographic pattern is just within this central square and it's not throughout the whole entire card. So this little area likes to force the whole entire card to bend over time. Like if you look at that card, you can already see it's starting to curve. So if I want to protect it, I'm gonna have to put it inside of a top loader to prevent it from curling any further. Get in there, yeah. Nice. And then we just keep on going. Alolan Sandshoot, common. Kingdra, rare, definitely want to keep. Toss the energies, and we just keep on going. That's a Seadra, uncommon, don't want it. Don't care for it. This is way more energies than I would like to see. Energy cards are, they're really worth like a penny per, so they're not really worth keeping. Commons and uncommons are worth about 5 cents per, so that's not too bad. 5 cents per card can add up pretty fast when you're talking about 4,000 plus cards. Most of the rares are worth a little bit more, and they're kind of obscure. Some rares can be worth a lot, while some might be worth a lot less, so it's a little bit tricky on what you want to keep. This is just my method of doing it. You don't have to follow this method, but hey, it works for me. Might work for you. I might give you a different idea on how you'd like to do it. We got some reverse holographic here. You get a reverse holographic in every single pack, and I was surprised because I remember back in the day I always kept all of them very well protected, but over time I just kept on getting more and more reverse holographic card that it became really pretty much impossible for me to protect all of them. Over 2,000 reverse holographic cards is what I have in my collection. Slowking rare, gonna keep that one. Weavile holographic reverse, gonna keep that one. And I don't really expect to see any EX or GX cards in here. If I did, then that's probably an error on my side, because I already opened through these and like picked out the best. But you really should at least keep the rares and reverse holographics. The uncommon and the uncommons and the commons are pretty much considered bulk, and they're sold at 5 cents to 15 cents at most card shops. So most people don't really care too much for them. Oh, there's an Eevee, really cool, common, nice card. The reason why most people don't keep them is just they're so abundant. And my card collection is getting pretty large as is, and I definitely want to increase it even more. So for me to increase my card collection, I really have to figure out what I want to keep stored, protected, and what I don't really care too much for is you don't want to hoard. I'm not trying to hoard every single Pokemon card. So this first pile, pretty good pile. All right, so we got ourselves a stack of uncommons and commons. These cards are cards that we're just going to keep stored away, probably all together, but not going to actually keep them in any weird collection or anything like that. Then I got the stack of energies. These ones I usually donate to my local card shop, because there's always a card shop looking for energies. Card shops use energies all the time for actual tournaments, so at least they'll get some use out of them. The rares, of course, all these rares I'm actually going to keep inside of my collection, so I will put them inside of the rare box. Holographic reverse, got quite a few of them in that first pile. Going to put them in the holographic reverse box. Then I grab another pile right off the top, and let's see what we have here. Thundurus, uncommon, not caring for it. Some of the trainer cards can be worth a pretty penny. Dragonite rare, so we're gonna absolutely keep that one. Toss the energies. Toss the, we don't really toss the uncommon. Oh, look at that. There's a Cynthia in the pile. Cynthia used to be a really expensive card worth a couple of dollars. Nowadays, I'm not sure how much Cynthia is worth, but since I know that Cynthia is such a competitively viable card, I'm just going to keep it on the side just in case it's worth something. Pokemon Communication. Lily used to be worth $1 or $2 too. Some of the supporter cards might be worth something, like Switch. Switch used to be pretty good. Tate and Liza, how? But with competitive play, a lot of these cards rotate out of standards, and once they rotate out, no one cares about them anymore, and they become pretty worthless. I guess I shouldn't say worthless. They're still worth something, but not nearly as much as I'd liked to, you know, really invest and protect into these cards. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. Common, common. Ooh, there we go. Aegis / rare. Gonna have to keep that one. Put it in the keep pile. I can sort through a large pile pretty fast. It's pretty relaxing too. What? There we go. That's something pretty cool. Shattered holographic Raichu. Number 49 out of 162 from 2015. Alright, very cool card. This one is a holographic rare, so we're absolutely gonna have to sleeve it up and put it into a top loader. The plastic sleeves, just like the outer one, that's pretty cheap. You can find those. They're literally called penny sleeves because they're only worth a penny. But the top loaders are a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. I like to have a nice little stack of these flying around as well. These are cards that I could consider sending out for grading if I think they're pretty much undamaged or something like that. Continue sorting through the pile, seeing if we get anything really cool. There's another rare card, Explode. Rainbow Energy, uncommon, holographic reverse, gonna have to keep that one. And then let's sort through these really fast. I don't really look too much at the card, I just look at the bottom border, see if I can find the icon to see what kind of rarity it is. Some people collect very specific cards, like they only collect Meows, or some people only collect Eevees and Charizards and whatnot, or some people love water Pokemon, stuff like that. So it really depends on your style of collecting and how you want to sort it out. Some people also sort by sets. For me, I open so many packs from so many different sets that it becomes pretty quickly impossible to put everything into a nice set. I do keep a binder collection of every set, so I have a copy of every single card in that set in that card form so that I can have it if I ever want to look back at it and do a comparison to see like, hey, is this new card I have real? Because I'll be honest, there's a lot of fake cards out there nowadays. You can buy like a fake booster box from China for like 30 bucks on eBay. And they get around this by pretty much just saying, hey, these are fake cards. Even though I'm not even sure that it really helps because they're still infringing on Pokemon's copyright. You know, like I can't just go out and be like, oh, by the way, I'm making Pokemon cards. They're fake, you know, they're imitation cards. But you can't do that. You can't just take someone else's copyrighted artwork and just throw it onto your own cards. But yeah, you can buy a fake booster box of Pokemon card from China for around 30 bucks. 30 bucks, which is, I mean, it's a lot cheaper than the official ones, which are $90 for a booster box, but I would not recommend it. All right, second stack sorted through. That's over 400 cards sorted. We got a bunch of reverse holographics and some nice rares in the pile. Let's do another stack super fast and see how quickly we can get through these. Oh, there we go. Nice Dragonite holographic rare. So gotta sleeve it up. When I do this, I usually find it really relaxing. And, you know, just turn on Netflix or something, catch up on the latest episode of Mandalorian or The Witcher, something like that, while I sort through these. How quickly does a stack like this build up? I can get about 5,000 cards like this within a couple of months. So it's been about 2 or 3 months, and this is how many cards that I've accumulated during that time. Just, you know, opening up packs, enjoying my collection. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. So many energies. Oh, what? Oh, there's something pretty cool in there. We got a Ditto from Jungle Set 1999. I actually know how this card got in here in this massive mountain. This was a card that was given to me when I bought some base set booster packs, I think. and the seller threw this in as a bonus, and I must have tossed it into the pile without ever sleeving it up, because if it went through a regular booster pack, I would have sleeved it up pretty fast. I think this card's worth around $5 to $10 right now for a holographic rare from the Jungle set, so that's pretty cool. Glad to have it. That was a nice bonus. And if you guys ever buy packs or anything like that from eBay sellers, that's pretty common of them to throw in a bonus because they want to get a nice rating. And I'm fine with getting bonuses for a nice rating. I think it's a perfectly reasonable outcome. Ooh, we got a rare holographic reverse Pikachu, holographic reverse Nurse Joy, and we're on to Hidden Fates. Oh my goodness, I've opened up so many Hidden Fates pack that I can tell right away when I'm looking at Hidden Fates cards. Drop that one. Holographic rare Eevee, that's definitely a keeper. We're gonna have to sleeve it up and put it into a top loader right away. You can already see that it's starting to curl, and I definitely don't like curling on my holographic rare cards. Being in a top loader will really help it with that not curling. Lots of different sets in here. And the last 4 cards are also common. So there you go. Just gonna crack through these, enjoy my evening, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the content. And I'll see you all next time.